आपका स्वागत है मेरे YouTube चैनल में। और आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं करंट अफेयर फॉर UPSC एंड स्टेट BCS। चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं। वन लाइनर्स वीकली करंट अफेयर्स फ्रॉम 27 जून to 3 जुलाई। Novak Djokovic of Serbia has become the first player in the history of tennis to win 80 matches in all 4 Grand Slams. Eknath Shinde was sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra on 30 June 2022. Ketanji Brown Jackson on 30 June 2022 became the first black women judge to serve on the United States Supreme Court. ठीक है। Senior advocate K.K. Venugopala has agreed to continue as the Attorney General for India for 3 more months. India on 29 June 2022 successfully tested the indigenous designed Abhyas, a high-speed expendable aerial target. Okay, Union Cabinet approved an MOU between the Department of Science and Technology, India, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry of the Government of Singapore. The World Bank on 27 June 2022 approved a 250 million loan for the Indian government's road safety program that addresses the high road accident fatality rate in the country. National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA) on 27 June 2022 successfully launched a rocket from Australia's Arnhem Space Center. Legendary Indian hockey player Varinder Singh passed away on 27 June 2022. Center amends Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. Union Home Minister has amended the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. The amended rule now allows relatives to send 10 lakh rupees without informing the government. If the amount exceeds, the individuals will now have 3 months to inform the government against 13 days earlier. The rule also gives more time to the organizations to inform the government about opening of bank accounts. Okay, PM Modi to inaugurate Digital India Week 2022 in Gandhinagar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate Digital India Week 2022 in Gandhinagar in Gujarat on 4 July 2022. During the program, he will launch multiple digital initiatives aimed at enhancing the accessibility of technology, streamlining service delivery to ensure ease of living and giving a boost to startups. The theme for Digital India Week is catalyzing New India's tech head. NHA facilitates 1,000 doctors for work under PMJ. The National Health Authority facilitated around 1,000 doctors for their work under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana scheme in July 2022. It also announced Ayushman Bharat उत्कृष्ट चिकित्सक सम्मान, आयुष्मान भारत उत्कृष्ट चिकित्सालय सम्मान, and आयुष्मान भारत PM Jai Fellowship. All these awards will be conferred in September 2022. MSDE launches DBT scheme to extend direct money support. The Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has announced that National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme will be a part of direct beneficiary transfer scheme. Earlier, companies used to pay apprentices that the entire amount and then seek reimbursement from the government. reimbursement from the government. With the launch of the DBT scheme, the government will directly transfer its contribution to bank accounts of apprentices. Okay, NTPC Renewable Energy Limited signs MOU with Rajasthan government. NTPC Renewable Energy Limited has signed an MOU with the government of Rajasthan for development of 10 gigawatt ultra mega renewable energy power park in Rajasthan. NTPC Group has set its target of 60 gigawatt renewable energy capacity by 2032. Additionally, NTPC REL has entered into a joint venture agreement with DVC from developing RE parks and projects. International Day of Cooperatives, 2 July, 2nd July. International Day of Cooperatives is marked annually on the first Saturday of July. For 2022, the day was observed on 2nd July. The theme for 2022 is Cooperative Build a Better World. The day is being marked by cooperatives worldwide since 1923 and was officially proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly on the centenary of the ICA International Cooperative Alliance in 1995. Jasprit Bumrah creates world record for scoring most runs. Jasprit Bumrah on 2nd July 2022 smashed the most number of runs in an over in a test cricket match. He achieved this record during the fifth and the final test against England and at Edgbaston in Birmingham. With this, he has surpassed legendary West Indies batter Brian Lara, who hit South Africa's Robin Patterson for 28 in an over in 2019. European Union conclude first round of trade negotiations. Okay, India and the European Union concluded the first round of negotiations for the India EU Trade and Investment Agreement in New Delhi on 1st July 2022. 52 technical sessions covering 18 policy areas of the free trade agreement and 7 sessions on investment protection and geographical indicators were held. The second round of negotiations is scheduled to take place in September 2023 in Brussels. RBI releases publication deposits with scheduled commercial banks. The RBI released the web publication deposits with scheduled commercial banks March 2022 on its database on Indian Economy portal in July 2022. Bank deposit growth moderated to 10.0% in March 2022 as compared with 11.9% a year ago. Current savings and term deposits increased by 10.9%, 13.3%, and 7.9% respectively during the 2021 and 22. IWF chooses Mohammad Jaloud as president 2022. The International Weightlifting Federation has elected Mohammad Jaloud from Iraq as the president. He has become the first Asian president in the IWF history. Jaloud, one of 11 candidates for the presidency, was a weightlifter himself for 13 years. He is the former General Secretary of the Asian Weightlifting Federation. Jose Quenis of Peru was elected General Secretary Treasurer. World Identified Flying Objects Day 2nd July. World Unidentified Flying Objects Day is observed every year on 2nd July. Okay, the day commemorates two important days, which are the first widely reported UFO sightings in the world. The first sighting was reported on June 24 and 1947 when an aviator, Kenneth Arnold, claimed to have seen what looked like a flying saucer. The second incident under the UFO talk was Roosevelt, New Mexico on July 9, 2.